I can honestly say we were blown away with how amazing Joshua Tree was as a family destination, so I'm really excited to share some of that with you and hopefully inspire you to make your own trip. Every good adventure starts with a yummy breakfast, and we have come to the country kitchen in Joshua Tree based on local recommendations.
I never to show my friend Foxy Kicks
from his nostrils to his tail. It was down by the old Bow River, the year 1901. I was busting bunkles for F.A. McHugh and Son.
We paid for our admission into the park in the town of Joshua Tree, which is a couple miles outside of the western entrance. It's $25 currently for a 7-day pass, which isn't bad if you're going to be there for a few days. A couple of fun facts about Joshua trees. They actually aren't trees or cactus. They are part of the agave family. For the first couple of years of their lives, they can grow 2 or 3 inches a year. After that, they're limited to 1 inch a year. They can live over 100 years in the wild. They need the yucca moth to survive. It's the only insect that can help pollinate their flowers. And it's a sort of a myth that Dr. Seuss was inspired by the Joshua Tree when he wrote the book The Lorax. Now, Joshua Tree National Park is massive. It's about 3,200 square kilometers, so roughly almost a quarter the size of Northern Ireland. So you can definitely explore as much or as little as you want. We had a great fun just stopping randomly on the side of the road and going off and climbing the random rock formations, having it all to ourselves, looking out over the forests of Joshua trees. Are you being the guide?
And he came down alone.
Hey, good job.
And I've been busting bunkles ever since I hit the trail. And I think I know a cayuse from his nostrils to his tail. But I'll gel my chops and saddle, turn my long shank spurs to rust. But every now and then you find a horse yours truly cannot bust.
So apparently a lot of the really early European settlers thought that the Joshua trees were really ugly and didn't like them at all, had really terrible names for them. The name Joshua Tree actually came from a settling camp of Mormons who were traveling that believed that the trees looked like the prophet Joshua, pointing them to the way to the great oasis or ocean. So what's your important job for today?
being the leader.
You asked me not to stir your heart.
Barker Dam is a great little stop, especially if you have kids. It's only about a 1.5 mile long trek, so it's quite easy, but there's lots to see, lots of beautiful cactus and just desert wildlife, lizards, frogs, rabbits, different things like that.
Not to love you, 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 not to love you.
After this little trek, we were definitely feeling really dehydrated, so please bring lots of water with you. We only brought 3 bottles initially and definitely wasn't enough, so we headed back into town just for some lunch. So went to Pie for the People, again, local recommendation. I can't tell you enough, go with local recommendations. It was delicious, great pizza, and they do a good 2 pizzas and a soda for like $8 deal, which is great. If you ever stay in Joshua Tree, you have to stay at Glenn's.
Yeah, you got you. Come stay with us and bring a friend. I have it.
After our late lunch, we had just enough time to head back into the park for one more must-see site. A must-do in Joshua Tree, especially if you have kids, is Skull Rock. So what did you say?
This is Skull Rock.
yellow rose that sits in my hand, and all I want is to love you,
is to love you, is to love you.
I'm really hoping that you picked up from this video not only our love for Joshua Tree, but that it's got something for everybody. It's got little tiny baby plants, it's got big, huge, massive boulders, and everything in between. It's not just for the avid outdoor enthusiasts. Everyone in the family can find something to love about Joshua Tree.
Is to love you, is to love you.
Wish I could fully explain to you how amazing these rock formations are. They're huge, they're so massive, and there's amazing little mazes and tunnels and things like that you can just discover and explore. It is absolutely incredible. Well guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was with a heavy heart that I drove out of Joshua Tree National Park that evening. I definitely wish we had stayed for longer, and I cannot wait to go back. We're definitely planning a return trip, so I would highly recommend making a beeline for Joshua Tree if you enjoy desert, outdoors, or just want to try something different. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more great travel videos from Tourist Uprising.